Welcome to this edition of PCTV's Favorite Things, where we highlight and feature companies that are bringing us products at deals that you have never seen before. Today, we are joined by a company called Half Tee, the founder and creator of a half shirt. Now, when I say half shirt, you're probably thinking, what in the world would I need a half shirt for? But it's oh so much more. So let's introduce Amanda Barker, founder, creator of the Half Tee, and let her share what Half Tee really is.
Well, it is a layering piece, if you can believe it. It's meant for layering to add a modest sleeve and a neckline to your low plunging dresses, jumpers, shirts, all those sort of things that you just need a little more, but don't want all the bulk and heat.
I have a love of Half Tees, and it dates way back to well over 10 years or longer. So Amanda is a very, very dear friend, really family. And she created this product out of a need. And she was pregnant with, Amanda, dive on into the reason why Half Tee kind of was born.
So honestly, I was nursing, if we're gonna get real personal. I was nursing and I was thinking about what do I want, it's time to get ready for the day. And I had a particular shirt that I wanted to wear, but I knew in order to wear, I would need to have a layering shirt underneath it in order to, it was a lower plunging neck, it was a sleeveless. And I just thought, why can't we have a shirt that cuts off, that gives us a sleeve and a neckline without all the extra bulk? And it literally was, born from a complete plea and need.
I know,
right?
Well, because when your belly's growing, not only, okay, the breastfeeding thing, that's one thing, but when your belly's growing, what do? The buttons pull, things are low, they're not fitting right, and you oftentimes you have to go and buy new things all the time.
Right, and the shirt's like popping up over your belly, and you got this big old,
right?
It's a hot mess.
It's terribly uncomfortable. I actually have a Half Tee mock-on that I'm showing you in my hands right now. This is what it is. The 2-inch signature band that you see at the bottom right here, it stays in place without bunching up or rolling. It's comfortable and cozy. I've got it on. It's one of my favorite pieces in the Half Tee collection. I want to cover my neck sometimes, just do. It's maybe I'm getting a little bit older and maybe wrinkles are starting to show, just saying. Turtlenecks look sophisticated and I have an intention behind it, but nobody needs to know that. And I've got a button-down shirt, and the button is actually at the weirdest spot, as usual. Where I almost, and I was telling one of the girls the other day, I'm gonna cut this button off and re-sew it into the right place. But guess what, I don't have to, because I have the Half Tee to kind of fill that space without it pulling and looking funny, right? Now there's a lot of different pieces in the collection, but we wanted to focus so much on the turtlenecks, the long sleeves, because we're going into winter.
Absolutely. So we have a great summer line, we got a great winter line. One of my favorites is the long sleeve that Noelle has up and she's holding up. This comes in so many different colors, and the 2-inch signature band, it really does, it stays where it says it's gonna stay. So it fits right underneath the bust line. You can see it on little Miss Lady right here. Fits right underneath the bust line, right in line with your bra. So you really have no idea you have something extra on. It just is there, and you're so glad it is.
Amanda, if you come in different bust sizes, does it matter?
No. It doesn't. Really fast, the best way to shop your size is to shop your top. Whatever top you go to 80% of the time and it fits nice, that's kind of where we say to start. But if you are larger busted, you have two options. You can either go up, and that will give you a little more of a looser, comfy fit, which is totally fine too. But if you'd rather kind of a tighter fit, you just reverse it. So if you're larger busted, if you reverse the Half Tee, they are all reversible. It gives you either a little more room from here to here, or it actually gives you a higher neckline. So if you're wanting a little more pop of color, or you just want a little more coverage right here, it really does that for you. In fact, I've got the long sleeved on.
Okay, there we
right
go.
now. So I've got this jumper. I have to have something to go under this. It's not going to work, particularly in the winter. When it's in the summer, I'd wear with flip-flops and maybe a tank Half Tee underneath it. But now I just need to be a little bit more snuggly. So I get that long sleeved Half Tee underneath. underneath. It fits right here. I don't have to fuss with it. I never have to touch it. I put it on and it stays in place all day long.
So I know, because I know you, that you run with long sleeve half tees on all of the time.
I do. I do.
And you love it.
I love it.
Why?
Because, well, I don't know, my belly doesn't get all cold, right?
No,
my belly's
it's usually
not getting
sweaty,
cold.
but your arms
like
are cold.
you need some coverage here in your arms. And I was thinking too when I was driving up here, I mean, the turtleneck, the sleeveless turtle, how do we keep our necks warm? And then I was looking at the ski slopes, and I was just thinking the turtleneck, either the sleeveless like you have on today,
yes.
or the long sleeve. We do have a long sleeve turtleneck. They would be perfect for skiing.
Well, I love to cross country ski and I love to snowshoe, and almost all of the time I grab either a mock turtleneck like this or just a regular turtleneck. This is the mock. Where's the mock go?
Yeah, the mock is right here.
The mock is right here. I'm gonna hang on to that one. Or just the turtleneck. Or I do one of the long sleeve turtlenecks, because I mean you start to warm up when you're out there kind of working on the slopes and working on the trails. And but my neck is cold, my arms are cold, it's always cold. And so I love it because I don't have to tuck in something else, because you're wearing probably maybe a shell and then you're putting a jacket on, and it becomes a little bulky, and sometimes you feel like a little bit of a marshmallow.
Absolutely.
And I don't want to feel like a marshmallow.
No, because then you're like so hard to ski.
Well, it's so
hard
soft
to move.
and so delightful to touch. I mean, what's the fabric made out of?
So the fabric is a rayon spandex, super, super forgivable. It goes right back down to shape. The washing, you just throw it in the wash. If you're lucky enough to remember to pull it out, it is kind of forgiving, but they will last forever if you can remember to get it out of the wash, line dry it. They're a really, really great piece.
Now, Amanda is going to do a giveaway, and the giveaway is a $25 gift card to halftee.com. That's HALFTEE.com. We'll put all the information on the screen. And also, Amanda, you're doing 20% off the entire collection on halftee.com as well.
So 20% off site-wide for all the viewers here at Park City TV. The coupon code is Park City TV, and that'll give you site-wide 20% off. We'd love to have you on the site shopping around.
Thank you so much for joining us for this edition of PCTV's Favorite Things. Thank you so much, Amanda, for being with us with halftee.com. Again, enter to win the giveaway $25 gift card. Go to our website. All the information will be on the screen at parkcity.tv, and you will see a link to halftee.com, and also 20% off site-wide. That's a big one. And all those details will again be on our website. Thanks so much for joining us again, and we will see you next time.